A city is not its buildings, not its roads, not its noise. A city is what it remembers. Everything that has ever happened in it. Every person who stood somewhere and left something behind, even without knowing it. Most cities forget slowly, over decades, over generations. Lagos almost forgot all at once until something changed. Not a law, not a demolition order. A decision made by a girl with her palms flat on the ground and a builder who chose to listen. 1 year later, the site at Ìdí Àṣà is open. No fences, no machines, no construction hoardings, just ground at the center earth, real untouched ground exactly as it has always been. Around it, glass panels set into the floor, not decoration, revelation. 400 years of the city made visible, not buried, not preserved behind the sign. Shown, because the city does not want to be protected, it wants to be known. People come without being told to. They find it the way you find something you do not know you are looking for. A woman walks in slowly, stops at the edge of the open ground, stares down, does not speak for a long time. Then, I remember, quiet, certain, not everything, not all at once, but enough. The bus stop, the corner, the 31 years, return like something that was never truly gone, just waiting for the connection to be restored. Others follow, different people, same reaction, no dramatic, not loud, just recognition, the quiet click of something returning to where it belongs. You arrive later in the day, not first, not announced. You walk into the square the way you walked onto the site a year ago, except this time there is no dread, no urgency, no wait. You walk to the center, kneel, palms down, and listen. It is different, completely different, not louder, calmer, settled. The sound of something that no longer needs to warn anyone. No urgency, no pressure, just presence. 400 years of memory that finally has somewhere to breathe. You stay longer than you planned, not because you need to understand anything, because there is nothing left to figure out. And that feeling of a question finally answered is something you want to hold for as long as it lasts. Emeka is standing nearby, not inspecting, not evaluating, just watching the space fill with people. You walk over, neither of you speaks for a while, then you ask, was it worth it? He looks at the square, at the people standing on the open ground, at the city visible beneath the glass, then back at you. Ask me in 30 years. You both look forward. That is enough. At the edge of the square, Mama Idi is still there. Same corner, same position, tomatoes arranged with the same unhurried precision. But something is different. She's not watching the way she used to. Not scanning, not waiting, just present. The way someone looks when the thing they stayed for has finally arrived. The frequency remains. It will always remain. But it is different now. Not calling, not warning, not urgent. Just existing. The way something exists when it knows it has been heard and does not need to ask again. You stand in the center one last time, eyes closed, palms down, no questions, no fear, just understanding. This was never about stopping change. Lagos will always change. It was always going to grow, always going to build. The city does not want to stay still. It wants to remember while it moves. Hold the past in one hand and the future in the other and keep walking forward. That is what was almost lost. That is what was saved. Not a piece of ground, a connection between what the city was and what it is still becoming. You open your eyes, and the city is not speaking to you anymore. It is speaking through everything, through the ground, through the glass, through every person standing here who does not know why they came but does not want to leave. Anyone who stands here long enough will feel it, even if they cannot name it, even if they never understand it completely, they will feel it. And that, for a city that almost forgot itself, is enough. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed those stories, follow, subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you in the next story.